Where my peers have failed, I have flourished. Most dragons aren't what you would consider hip or trendy. I know countless members of my species who stubbornly refuse to engage with the modern world, then get all pissy when they stop accruing capital. Me? I have a computer. I work the stock market. I invest wisely. I'm a bit of a legend on our Wall Street bets, where I go by the alias Scales. It's always been a bit too hard to type. I have to do so one laborious clawed keystroke at a time, but my perseverance is my ally. As a result, my stashes keep growing, while the others sit there and gather dust. The thing I've never been able to wrap my head around, though, is crypto. There's just a fundamental disconnect in my brain. I don't understand how something I've never even seen can be worth so much. And yes, I admit I have a bit of a hoarding problem. But that's not exactly unique to my species. If I see something I want, I need to have it. So it was with great displeasure that I had to resort to asking humans for help. I tried messaging some fellow investors online, and they either called me a dumbass or refused to share their secrets. So one summer evening, when night fell, I decided to pay a visit to the First National Bank. There is a branch about 10 miles away from my underground lair in Edinburgh. An easy flight. Surely everyday bankers would be able to tell me how the hell Bitcoin works. When dealing with humans, I find that theatrics are embarrassingly necessary. Most are not accustomed to seeing us out and about. So I touched down outside the bank, near the back door, where the last teller to leave was locking up for the day. "Sup," I said. Way to whiff the entrance. The teller shrieked and dropped his briefcase, sending an array of important-looking papers into the wind. I cleared my throat and tried again. "I am the great Kremnorn, guardian of Scotland. I have no desire to bring harm to you, but if you reject my inquiry, I shall be forced to rain hellfire upon you and your loved ones. So without further ado, I humbly request an explanation of the elusive cryptocurrency." The banker trembled. My understanding of it is somewhat limited as well. I just work with the physical things, bills, coins, checks. I spewed fire from my mouth and into the sky. Excuses, banalities, a few words of explanation are all I request. Begin. The banker sighed. Okay, so cryptocurrencies are secure digital means of completing transactions. Most people like them because there's very little government oversight or means of regulation for the moment. I nodded. Excellent. Where can I find some? Well, they're not tangible, they're digital. I don't understand. They're made through something called blockchains. I spewed more fire into the sky, nearly igniting a nearby tree. You dare to speak of me of chains? I am a liberated dragon, no longer held in the vicious steel and iron grasp of humans who wish to control and contain me. Now, I shall give you one more chance. The banker looked as though he might vomit. All right, think of it this way. You're familiar with miners, yes? I nodded. The great discoverers of diamonds and gems. Indeed, I have quite a collection of such sparkling minerals myself. Okay, people can mine Bitcoin the same way miners dig up precious stones. They just let technology do all the work. But it takes a lot of bandwidth to do that, and that's part of what makes them so valuable. I see. Well, I still have no fucking idea what you're talking about, but it will do for now. My quest continues. Farewell, puny flesh, man. I've been up into the wee hours of the night for weeks now, trying to wrap my head around this concept. Perhaps I'm just as old school as the other dragons around here. Perhaps my brain simply isn't equipped to handle this nonsense. However, I've got some promising leads on Twitter. As soon as I posted about my desire to acquire Bitcoin under my Scales alias, so many kind humans reached out to offer me deals and trades. How unexpected! I shall have to sift through and gauge their legitimacy. I still feel as though these humans are hiding something from me. But when the Bitcoin is mine, oh glorious day, I will become something that no other dragon has. I will become a pioneer.